Joining me is Jack Kelly. Now, he is a foreign correspondent, war correspondent, and just came back from Israel. He has some information about these attacks. Jack, what can you tell us happened first in New York?
Apparently what appears to happen was that at the same time two planes hit the building, that the FBI most likely thinks that there was a car or truck packed with explosives underneath the buildings, which also exploded at the same time and brought both of them down.
Now, that's the first time we're hearing that. So two planes and explosives that were in the building. Is that correct?
That is the working theory at this point. That is still unconfirmed, but that is what the FBI is going on at this point.
Now, here in Washington, can you tell us what happened with this jet? We believe it's an American Airlines jet that was going from Dulles International Airport to Los Angeles. Can you tell us about that?
At approximately 9:45, the plane hit the side of the building over there. There are confirmed deaths at this point. This is thought to be part of a coordinated attack. This is the first time that U.S. officials will actually say that this is part of a coordinated attack, and I don't think it's exactly over yet.
It is not over yet?
They don't believe it's actually over yet. They're taking precautions. Within the last couple of minutes, the White House has approved sending two aircraft carrier battle groups, one into the Chesapeake Bay, the other outside of the New York City area, to prepare and defend for possible future attacks.
Now, Jack, as these battleships are headed out, does this mean war?
Lawrence Eagleburger, the former Secretary of State, just told us that this is a declaration of war as far as he is concerned. He said this is the biggest attack against the U.S. since Pearl Harbor more than 60 years ago. Osama bin Laden appears to be the #1 suspect at this point, though nobody will go on the record and say this. Only Osama bin Laden has the sophistication to carry off a multiple coordinated attack. I've sat with his people, and they've said that this is something that they would like to do.
As recently as just a month and a half ago or so, isn't that correct, when you sat with Osama bin Laden's people?
In Dubai, and one of them at that point said that they were considering more attacks against the U.S. Also, what's interesting, 3 weeks ago, a U.S. official warned the Taliban through a third person was that should there be any more attacks, that the U.S. would respond militarily. At this point now, the Pentagon and CIA and the FBI have identified a possible 100 targets within Afghanistan to possibly strike back.
We are now preparing for war. Is that what I'm understanding?
That nobody will actually state that at this point, but there are always situations ready and battle plans ready just in case something were to happen. You know, this has been warned for quite some time. It's just a matter of when it would take place, and it took place today.
Jack Kelly, foreign correspondent for USA Today, who has covered several wars and has just returned from Israel, where there was a car bombing. He is reporting that the #1 suspect is Osama